Hey everyone! Last week, we made a delicious Japanese curry chicken, and like I mentioned in that video, we saved the curry sauce for today's dish. We're making deep-fried pork with Japanese curry. The Japanese have taken deep-fried pork to a whole new level. It's super crispy on the outside but stays juicy and tender on the inside. Serve it over some fluffy rice, and it's something your whole family, especially the kids, are going to love. If you missed how to make the curry sauce, don't worry. Just check out my last video for the step-by-step guide. As usual, you can find the full recipe in the description below. Let's dive in. First, let's start with the prep work. Rinse the pork fillets and soak them in a bowl of salted water for 30 minutes. This gets rid of any frozen smell and makes the meat extra tender and juicy. It's a simple trick that works because the salt water helps the pork absorb more moisture, keeping it nice and soft when cooked. After 30 minutes, pour out the salted water. Give the pork fillets another rinse and pat them dry with a kitchen paper. Now they're ready for the marinade. Now, let's whip up the marinade. Toss all the ingredients into a mixing bowl: baking soda, salt, chicken powder, sugar, soy sauce, cornflour, white pepper, and a splash of water. Give it a good mix. Don't worry if you can't remember all that. The full marinade recipe is in the description below. Before we mix the pork fillets with the marinade, here's a quick trick. Cut off the tendons around the edges and in the center of the fillets, like I'm showing you in the video. This helps them fry up better and makes them even tastier. Once that's done, mix the pork with the marinade. Make sure every piece is nicely coated. Now, add a bit of oil to the marinade and then mix in the pork fillets. When it's done, let it marinate for 4 hours so the flavors really soak in. After 4 hours, turn on the deep fryer and set it to 160 degrees. Alright, it's almost time to start frying. Beat the eggs really well until the whisk is nice and clean. No streaks of egg left. Pour the eggs into a tray, and in another tray, spread out the Panko breadcrumbs. Once the fryer reaches 160 degrees Celsius, it's time for the final step. Dip each fillet into the egg mixture first, then coat it evenly with Panko. Make sure the oil is hot enough before starting this step. It's super important for getting that perfect crispiness. Take your time to make sure every piece is fully coated with both the egg and Panko. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe, like, and share it. It really helps promote Asian home cooking and grow the channel. Thanks so much for your support. Now let's carefully place the fillets into the fryer. It'll take about 7 minutes to fry the fillets to perfection. Be sure to flip them over halfway through so both sides turn beautifully crispy and golden. While the pork is frying, let's not forget, we're making deep-fried pork with Japanese curry. If you followed my video last week on Japanese chicken curry rice, you should have saved some curry sauce. Now's the perfect time to reheat it. Love curry? It's always a great idea to make extra. It's so versatile and works perfectly for dishes like this. If you missed last week's video or need a reminder on how to make the curry sauce from scratch, I've got you covered. The link is in the description below, and I've also added it to the end screen so you can check it out easily. Now the pork fillets are done. Drain the oil using the deep fryer basket. Look at how beautiful they are. Can you see that golden, crispy perfection? For the final step, slice up the fillet and lay it over a plate of rice. Pour that delicious curry on top and garnish with some fresh shallots. And there you have it, Japanese curry deep-fried pork with rice, just like in Japan. I hope you had fun with this video and that you and your family will love this dish. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Enjoy!